Well, hello everyone. Day one, the BI group. We finished up at the dojo, took some pictures with the master, met Ritsuo Shingo who met us there, and then we transitioned back to the hotel where Ritsuo would give us a lecture and a talk about his experience growing up as the son of Shigeo Shingo and also his experience as president of Toyota China, two separate startups. And we talked about all his leadership principles, about things that were important to him as he became a top leader in Toyota, reporting directly to Mr. Toyota. And some of the most important takeaways were to show your back. Ritsuo told us over and over again how important it was that the leader go on to the shop floor, and that the Gemba was not just the shop floor, it was where the problem was on the shop floor. That we must go and investigate and go and see. It wasn't enough just to show up and be present, but we must look, inspect, and find problems. And then the next thing was, we asked him, how do you motivate people? And he said, it's very easy. What you do is you invite them to come in and be a part of solving the problem and improving the processes. If you do this, you will be very successful in motivating people. We also talked about the relationship between Toyota and its suppliers, and that oftentimes most of the suppliers could not meet the Toyota expectation. And Ritsuo simply explained that Toyota invested much time of their own people working, collaborating, and communicating up front before any products were ever produced to make sure that the issues were dealt with so that defects were not produced downstream. So Toyota always front-loaded and made sure sufficient planning was done, expectations were set, and clarity about all the details. Ritsuo also made an interesting concept. He said, basically it was Toyota's fault that we didn't do so well in the United States originally with suppliers, because we had a long history, 60, 70 years of working with the suppliers in Japan, and they knew the Toyota expectation. And then we went into the United States, we went into Europe to do these startups, and we expected them to perform at the same level when they didn't have the history or the experience to work with us at the same level. All in all, it was a fascinating talk of learning from someone who had so many years of working within the Toyota organization, and particularly doing startups in the United States, the UK, and then in China. It was a fascinating time of learning, Q&A for about an hour and a half, and this amazing journey throughout Japan for the next 6 days with the top leaders of the BI group. Our goal is to know the truth, to discover what true excellence is all about, how we are positioned in the scheme of things so that we can now improve and reestablish new expectations as we move forward on our lean journey.